Ah, that's where this quest is. Quick save. I don't know why. Huh? A letter? Alright, it's probably from Phantom Thief B. This must have been what he meant by where the blue cross indicates. Green took the letter confirming that the sender was exactly who he thought. Yep, this is him alright. What should I do though, honestly? I'm half tempted to just cram it in my pocket and keep going about my day. Read the letter. No, I think I should read it. What if it's about a crime he's already committed? I'd hate to just be sitting on this until later, only to find out when I read it that it's too late to undo any harm he's done. Read open the letter seal and out pop the card.
To my dear friends in Class 7, I've taken the liberty of preparing an enjoyable diversion to spice up your mundane day-to-day lives a little.
Well, look at that. I'm already regretting opening this thing. I continue to watch your radiance from afar, ever dazzled by its brilliance. That radiance is no doubt the fruit of the bonds you share with one another. Bonds which today I wish to test. I wish to see how you act when the seeds of distrust and discord are sown among you, and I shall be watching from close by. To witness so rare and priceless on occasion, I will be stealing from you one of your beloved classmates.
I hope you'll enjoy this little experiment. I know I certainly will.
Steal one of our classmates? Damn. I have to tell the others about this. There's not a moment to wait.
Now, let the game begin. Dance for me a beautiful dance, each step replete with uncertainty.
That's him. I can't believe he was able to access the ship's intercom system and even the lights. Oh, they're back on now. I need to hurry and check on the others. Anyway, that's why I asked you all to come here. But everyone seems to be present and accounted for, at least to me. Perhaps that whole business about him stealing one of us was a lie then. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type who would go to all this effort and not follow through. Do you think he's already struck, stolen a member of our class 7 and assumed their identity? No way! If he did, he's a true master of disguise. Everyone looks the same as ever to me. I don't know if this is related to the current situation, but after the lights came back on, I found this card on the Oval Factory area downstairs. That's one of B's calling cards. Can I have a look at it? George handed Reed the card and he began to read it aloud. The theft has been conducted successfully. I am now among your number. Among us. So Angelica was right then. Wait, there's more. Having established that, allow me to lay down the rules for a little game. Green Schwarzer, you shall take up the mantle of detective. Your mystery is to discover whom among you I have replaced. To make things a little more interesting, I will allow Sylphid to aid you as your assistant. Me? What a twisted man. This is all just some game to him. Naturally, I have not taken the place of the detective or assistant. And not of your tutor either. I have assumed the identity of another of Class 7's members. I look forward to your struggles to discover which one. Here's to your success. So all potential suspects then. I sure hope he didn't choose Emma. If you exclude Reed, Fee, and the shock of Sarah, that leaves 8 people that could be here. Haha, it's starting to sound kind of fun. As long as you're not suspecting me, then it wouldn't be much fun. Before we begin, however, I would like to set forth 2 rules, in the interest of a fair and enjoyable game, of course. Rule 1. Questions must concern events that happened after you went your separate ways from the bridge. Inquiring about things that happened before then, or about personal information I could not possibly know, is strictly forbidden. Rule 2. You may not consult with anyone outside of Class 7. That includes the Purple Lightning. Should you violate either of these rules, I can offer no guarantees of the safety of your missing member. I would assume that by now, you know me well enough to realize this is no idle jest. Well, that's everything. You sure can fit a lot on these cards. So don't say anything that might break a second rule. Yeah, for their sake, I think it'd be best for us to just keep our mouths shut and let them figure this out now. Indeed, we can't risk putting whoever he's taken hostage in danger. I guess I'm off limits camp too. I can't say I'm real thrilled to think that creep is sitting right here among us. Indeed, especially when we can't even help Class 7 identify him. Just leave this to us. We'll get him. Well, okay. For now, I think it would be best for us all to leave the room then. We'll be sure to tell everyone on board to stay away from this room too. Good luck, everyone. Alright, we're finally ready to get this started. Now we just need to decide how we're going to work this out. First rule is going to be a pain. The one where we can only ask questions about things that happen after we split up being on the bridge. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, this would be a fairly simple matter. True, I doubt he'd know what we had for dinner yesterday, for example, but all of us would. Which means that rule exists so he has plenty of time to savor the enjoyment before we work out the answer. Give me a break. So which one of us is he pretending to be then? I don't really like having to doubt each other like this. He did say his intention was to test our bonds. I suppose this is one way to do that. You worked something out yet, Ring? I wish. So far I've got nothing. How about you? Same here. Maybe we should give everyone a pat down. What? I guess that's not technically in violation of any of the rules. Then I see no harm in doing so. But don't worry. I'll handle the girls, Reading can do the boys. Well, I suppose that's fine then. You seem strangely reluctant. I thought so. You're him, aren't you? What do you mean you thought so? If you ask me, you're more likely to be the rat. Although frankly, I find it hard to believe that any imitation could capture the sheer arrogance that seeps from your every pore. I take it back. I find it equally ludicrous to think that an imposter could duplicate your ability to overreact to the slightest provocation. Well, looks like these two are the same as ever. I think we're letting ourselves get a bit sidetracked. Yeah, let's get on with those pat downs. The 8 of them split into 2 groups. Rena and Fee conducting the pat downs. Well, that didn't get us anywhere. What should we do next? Maybe ask everyone that did what they did after we split up earlier. Yeah, that's probably the best place to start. That way we can piece together the day's events and see if any testimonies stand out as odd. So, let's see. Elliot. So, can you tell us what you've been up to? Well, I went down to the factory area with Marcus because we wanted to make a few tweaks to our weapons. After that, Marcus was still taking care of some stuff, but I hopped on the elevator and left. I headed to the art training room and to see how the modifications went, and that's basically it. Right, so you went to the factory, got some weapon adjustments, then went to test your stuff. And Marcus was with you initially, so he'll at least be able to verify the first part happened. Gotcha. Thanks, Elliot. Alright, let's ask someone else then. How about it, Marcus? Can you tell us what you've been doing? Of course. First, I helped by the factory area in the hold with Elliot to have some adjustments made to our weapons. Elliot finished up first and left, while I stuck around waiting for my shotgun. About half an hour later, I finally left the hole as well and dropped by the game room, where I ran into none other than Eustace. We even ended up playing a fairly civil game of billiards too. We were still playing when all of this trouble happened. So you started a friendly game of billiards, just like that. Billiards? Why not chess? Ah, you're such good friends. We're not. We are not. Anyway, thanks for giving us your account, Marcus. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us about what you've been up to, Eustace? Certainly. First, I went to the close combat training room, where I sparred for a while with Gus. After practicing for a while, we parted ways, after which I went to the game room. I was there roughly 30 minutes before Regnitz wandered in to break my peaceful reverie. He was being his usual noisy self, so I figured I'd shut him up by besting him out a game of billiards. You just have to go and make yourself sound superior, don't you? Oh, take it easy there, guys. Seems to add up with Marcus's testimony. Yeah, thanks, Eustace, except for the part that he prefers chess over everything else. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us what you up to, guys? First, I swung by the close combat training room where Eustace and I went a couple rounds. Eventually, we both left the room and headed to the elevator together. I was the first to get off at the 3rd floor. From the elevator, I headed straight out to the front desk to enjoy the feeling of the breeze in my hair. So you traded with Eustace, then went to the front deck. Thanks for your testimony, guys. Alright, let's ask someone else then. What were you doing at that time, Alisa? Well, I was hanging around with William for a while. We were sitting and talking at one of those tables in the 3rd floor hall. After a while, she remembered she had to do something and left. I stayed there, and pretty soon after, Princess Alphen passed by and invited me into the royal room. That's it, I think. See you with the princess. Thanks, Alisa. That was a big help. Alright. Can you tell us what you were doing, Laura? I can, though I'm afraid there's really not much to tell. After everyone dispersed, I chose to remain behind on the bridge, observing the crew at work. Oh really? There is not really any point in inquiring further then. Thanks, Laura. Can you tell us how you spent that time, Emma? Well actually I was with Fee the entire time. You were? Yep, she was. Celine was there too. They were both nearby when the lights went out too. So I'd have a hard time believing it's Emma. Right. He's got no reason to lie, but we are dealing with B here. So we can't be 100% certain that he isn't Emma. What were you doing together then? Well, first, we went to the reference room so I can investigate something. After that, we went to the kitchen. Does that all check out for you? Yep, all of it. Okay then, thanks Emma. So Miriam, can you tell us what you were up to during the time in question? Sure. Well first, I was hanging out with Alisa at one of the tables in the 3rd floor hallway. We were just sitting around talking though. But then I remembered that my bear. Your bear? I got him from Gramps, and I finally got him back from his train while we were in Roar. Anyway, I forgot I hadn't put him somewhere nice yet, so I went straight to the nap room to plop him down there. Alright. Thanks, William. Well, that's everyone. Still, just asking everyone individually may not be enough to prove anything. Someone could be lying. They've got a point. It might be good to get info about what people were doing from someone other than themselves. Maybe we could ask everyone if they saw anyone else. Oh, now that you mention it, that's a good idea. Thanks for the tip, Fee. It's what assistants do. True enough. In that case, more questions? You said you went down to the factory with Marcus, right? Then you went to the arts training room? Did you happen to spot anyone besides Marcus you know about? Actually, I did. On the way to the arts training room, I passed Eustace and Gas together and said hi to them. Alright. I may as well take this opportunity to answer for myself. I saw no one other than Elliot and those I've already specified I met. As for me, I saw Lisa sitting alone at one of the tables on the 3rd floor when I went down there. Assuming everything we heard earlier is true, I must have been there after Miriam left before Princess Alphen arrived. Alright, that gets a few people out of the way then. Okay, let's ask the next person. So after you finished talking with Alyssa, you went to the nap room, right, Miriam? Did you see anyone other than Alyssa during all of this? Nope, not a soul. Now I wish I just stayed there though. Then I might have gotten invited to see Princess Alphen too. Well, never mind that for now. Well, I think that's all we're gonna get. You said that you talked with Miriam for a while before she left, then later you were invited to the royal room, right? That's right, yeah. Other than them, I did see Gas pass after Miriam left. That must have been when he was on his way to the front deck to enjoy the wind or whatever. That's all though. I didn't see anyone else. Alright, thanks. You said you stayed on the bridge after everyone else left, right, Laura? Indeed, and of course, it follows that I saw none of our other classmates after that, nor did they see me. Fair enough. Yeah, not much we can do about that. You met with Elliot and Eustace, right, Marcus? Did you happen to spot anyone else while you were going about your business? I did actually. I noticed Emma and Fee as I entered the game room. That must have been when they were headed to the kitchen area. You said you saw Emma and Fee entering the kitchen. Got it. I didn't realize anyone had seen us going there. Same. I must have let my guard down. There's no need to feel bad about that. We're just walking around the corridors, not infiltrating a secret base. Or maybe you went to the reference room, then to the kitchen, right? And Fee was with you the whole time, right? You didn't see anyone else while you were wandering around, did you? You can answer this one, right? Of course, we did, yes. While we were on our way to the kitchen, we saw Eustace enter the game room. Didn't see anyone else though. Did you see Eustace, Fee? Yep. That's a relief. Just knowing that isn't conclusive proof that LeBlanc isn't masquerading as Emma, but oh well. Okay, we've asked everyone here what they did, and if they saw anyone else while they were doing it. Wanna go over it all again? Yeah, let's do that. First, the places where everyone started out with. If I remember correctly, Elliot and Marcus were the Orbital Factory on the 1st floor. Eustace and Gaius were on the close combat training room. In the close combat training room on the 4th floor. Alyssa and William were at one of the tables on the 3rd floor hallway, in the 3rd floor. Finally, Emma and I were in the reference room on the 2nd floor. Aside from Laura, who has no alibi, all of them were in groups of 2. True, which means everything you just listed is likely to be genuine. As for what they did afterward though, we'll go over that now. Elliot left the Orbital Factory before Marcus did, then went to the arts training room alone. On the way there, he also met Gaius and Eustace. Yup. After that, Gaius says he went to the deck on the 3rd floor. Eustace went to the game room on the 2nd floor. That's right. And on my way there, I saw Lisa alone in the 3rd floor hallway. That means I must have already left for the nap room by then. Yeah. Next up is Marcus. About 30 minutes after Elliot left the factory room, he finished his business there as well as headed to the game room. That does seem to mesh with my own experience, seeing as I was in the room alone for some time before he arrived. Yeah, then I was walking into the game room, I noticed Emma and Fee walking into the kitchen. But they didn't notice you. I saw Emma and Fee themselves. They didn't notice you when they were going into the kitchen. But Eustace noticed them going into the kitchen. Sir, I saw Emma and Fee themselves. We started out in the reference room as I mentioned earlier, but eventually moved to the kitchen. I can't remember exactly how we spent in the reference room though. But as we left, we were on our way to the kitchen, then we saw Eustace heading into the game room. You can't see the two of them and then at the exact same time. Marcus, you're lying. Well, that's everyone. Any idea who's guilty on our party wheel? Yeah, I've got a good idea now. You do? You're cool sometimes, Ween. Sometimes. Could you share your idea with us, then? Gladly. The one who's actually Phantom Thief B in disguise is none other than him. Why? Because you arrived at the game room after him, right? And they noticed him going in when they were going to the kitchen. You noticed them when they were going to the kitchen. That don't make sense. Because at the same time he was entering the game room while they were going at the kitchen, and they happened to notice each other. But you didn't notice, but you claimed to notice them the same time he did, but not him. You claimed to arrive after him, which means you're not supposed to see them, which, partner, you're guilty. You, Marcus. But why me? What's your evidence? Well, Marcus said that he saw you and Emma enter the kitchen, right? But if he did, where does that leave Emma's testimony? I mean the fact that she saw Eustace enter the game room? That's right. Those two testimonies are at odds with each other. After all, Eustace said that Marcus came to the game room roughly 30 minutes after he himself arrived. That's correct. Which means... Exactly. There's no way Marcus could have seen Emma and Fee when he claims he did. It's just not possible. Well, you say that. But what if Emma's who's in the wrong? It's true our testimonies contradict each other, yes? But why assume mine is more suspect? Because Emma wasn't the only one who saw Eustace. I did too. Which makes you our number one suspect. Indubitably, my dear Fee. The doppelganger right in our midst is none other than Marcus. I am sure of it. The game is up, Phantom Thief B. Show yourself.
Well reasoned, my friends. A fine deduction, if I say so myself. You are correct. I am Phantom Thief B.
I can scarcely believe my eyes. You got us good. I'm impressed you were able to discern the truth from picking up on such a small inconsistency. Or perhaps I extended too generous a hand in helping you along after all. Helping us along? Your suspicious testimony was deliberate then. Spare us your cape-fluttering theatrics and just tell us where Marcus is. The game is over. Such a lively rejoinder. All I shall say is the narrow storehouse.
But adieu, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to meeting you again on a new stage one day.
Someone really needs to get rid of that guy. How does he do that? Never mind that now. We need to rescue Marcus. At least he didn't make the clue all hard and stuff. Yeah, I can't think of anywhere other than the storage room on the 3rd floor that would fit that description. Let's go dig him out, I guess. Ouch. I only wish I could have been there when you were captured, just to see the look on your face. You look a bit tied up, Marcus. Of her and her. Stop gawking and untie me. But Marcus saved everyone else set about trying to find Phantom Thief B. Unsurprisingly, he was nary to be found. Still, they had at least managed to avoid any harm from his antics so far. So for the most part, all was well that ended well. Quest complete. Hey, I got his keep. AP by 2, yes. Now what the hell does that keep? Evade 10 and drop weight. Whoa. You know something? Somebody who could really use this is actually you. Alright. What's next? Isengard Reach.
Where do you want to go?
Are we ready to help out Klein and Hybel? Once we do, there's no coming back until we're done. We better make sure we've got everything we could possibly need before we head off. Let's go. The courage has departed for the Isengard Range, and being careful not to alert the armed group to their approach, they safely landed on the rendezvous point. Hey, you made it. Huh. Klein, that's an assault rifle. Hey, Belle. I was hoping that I'd get to see you here again. I'm happy to see you here too. Laura, thank you for coming. I'm happy to see you're both okay. Have you been fighting by yourselves all this time? Yeah, we've been trying to do what we can to support the other Thorstons. We've been hearing a lot about what you've all been up to on the Courageous too. We've been doing our best to stay up to date on how the war is going, and that's how we came to find out about this incident. Anyway, we can catch up later. Right now, we'd better focus on the task at hand. You did come regarding our quest, right? You certainly did. An airliner was hijacked, wasn't it? And you said it was hidden around here? That's right. It's just over there. That's it then. The craggy terrain does make this a pretty top-notch hiding place. I'm guessing those two standing watch outside were involved in a hijacking. I can't help like I feel those outfits somewhere before. Now that you mention it, from what I gathered, they're mercenaries of some kind who were hiding among the airliner's passengers. Once inside, they took control of the airliner over North their preference, then threatened the captain into landing here. They've got civilian hostages inside, nobles included. What are they after? It's all but certain that ransom money is the objective. The war is growing fiercer by the day, so neither the Imperial Army nor the Noble Alliance forces have any spare manpower. My guess is that they're trying to take advantage of that to make a profit. I'm really impressed how much you were able to discover about them though. Did someone from the RMP dish some info or something? That rifle looks like their latest model, so I'm guessing you ran into them. No point in hiding it. I guess, yeah, you're right. We ran into a squad of theirs not too long ago and ended up swapping info. Been working together ever since. That's when they let me borrow this rifle too. Alright, it's kind of weird seeing you with one though. Anyway, getting back to the subject at hand, neither army has the manpower to do anything about this right now. So we were wondering if we might be able to rescue the hostages ourselves. Gotta show that we're military students at some point, right? We've managed to avoid getting caught up till now, so I imagine they're feeling fairly cocky at this point. Enough to let their guard down. So, with your help, we might even be able to capture them along with saving the hostages. So, think you can lend us a hand? Of course. There are civilian lives here at stake here. There's no way we could turn a blind eye. Knowing what we do, I feel it's only right that we assist you. Yeah, you're right. Yep. And we've come all this way. Might as well do what we can. Thanks. This will make things a lot easier on our end. We'll be counting on you. Right. Our current plan was drawn up based on the assumption that only Hybel and I will be participating. Now that we've got you and the Courageous here, it could probably do with a few modifications. You guys ready? Together they set about devising an operation to capture the criminals and ensure the well-being of the hostages. And once they'd finished fleshing out the details, all that was left to be done was wait for the perfect opportunity to begin. Quest started. Ugh. How long are we gonna have to stay out here? I'm freezing my butt off. You're telling me? Seems like the ransom negotiations aren't really going anywhere either. And the overall wave reception up here is downright pitiful at top of it all. To top it all off. What? You serious? Man, this sucks. Damn it! I wish we could have at least stayed inside and watched over the female hostages instead. Ah well, I'm guessing we'll be moving somewhere else before long. Then we... Sorry, that's not going to be happening. Huh? Who are you? Commencing operation. Let's take them out.
Bring it on! Let's move! Yeah!
Jaeger dropout. Member of a mercenary group Bugbear, which fled from Calvert and hijacked an airship to become a core. What?
Okay.
Already put
Of course! Sorry for the trouble.
I'll try at least. Now!
Got you!
Leave this to me! Shatter!
My turn.
Impossible!
My turn!
Take this!
Northeast.
Too slow. My turn.
Impossible!
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
See, and Laura reached like level 4. Counter attack, powerful strike. Laura Nama, auto charge.
Look at me go!
Think we did that quietly enough to not draw attention from inside? Yeah, it looks like they're none the wiser, and now I remember where I'd seen their uniforms before too. It's the same as what the Jaeger dropouts we encountered in Nord were wearing. Oh, I remember now. They said the name was Bugbear, I believe. Yep, like I said before, they're a bunch of random wannabe Jaegers. This doesn't make any sense. They were supposed to have been handed over to the Republican Army. So, we're up against a group of Jaeger dropouts. Doesn't sound like this will be easy. How are things going your end? Very well, indeed. We found a way to infiltrate the liner while you were busy fighting. And as soon as we're ready to start the next part of our operation, we'll use that route to sneak inside. But just the two of you? No worries, we'll be fine, remember? We're second years. It's about time we start setting an example in combat anyway. So to confirm, we'll be acting as two groups. I will be using the confusion to rescue the hostages. Ready to begin? Ready as it will ever be. Totally. We'll do our part to make this plan a success. We'll start sneaking in through the airship's hold then. Best of luck, guys. I need something to drink. It's dry. It's eerily quiet in here. I don't think there's anyone in this part of the ship, at least. Looks like the hostages are on one of the upper floors.
Okay.
Leave this to me!
Alright. Hey, there's a chest up here. Huh. Looks like I already opened it. But I don't remember ever coming. When did I come into this? Well, I guess we'll get up to the main deck. Huh? How the hell did you get in? We walked in. No time for talking. I'm ready if you are.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
Let's move. All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Leave this to me!
Okay. Now.
An opening!
Too slow. Got it.
An opening!
Impossible! Take that!
Did he hit?
Too slow. Your turn.
He got it twice. Shit.
My turn. Shatter!
Impossible!
Right. Keep it up, everyone!
I'll handle it.
Here I go.
Impossible!
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Maybe redundant bit wasn't right. Bruh. Damn kids. Phew, that wasn't so bad. No sign of reinforcements either. Not many of the guys here at all, really. That way must lead to the bridge. There are a few guest rooms between here and there too. I think we should check inside the bridge and the guest rooms just in case. I'm all for it. Hey, what's with all the noise outside? Wait, who are you?
Bring it on.
My turn.
Here I go. Now.
I'll set you up! It's my turn! Listen to my song of healing! You have my thanks. My turn. Shatter!
Impossible!
You still have a lot of training to do.
Well, I wasn't expecting to actually run into one of them in here. Maybe he was on a break. Hold on, he's got something on him. Obtain keycard 1. This looks like a card key. We might be able to use it for something. Let's take it with us. Well, There's the bridge. I'm guessing that... Shh, I can hear voices inside. What? You still can't get in touch with them? You do realize that until we get our ransom money, you ain't going nowhere, right? I'm trying, but the reception here is so bad I can't get through. Don't give me excuses. We really do have shit for luck. Last time I was driven by this kid back in North, now this. What should we do? This area is perfect for staying unnoticed, but if we can't get any ransom money. Yeah. We'll try one more time, but if it fails, we're gonna have to find somewhere else. Breaking out of jail was enough trouble as it is. We can't let a chance like this pass us by. As soon as we get that ransom money, the world will know Bugbear as a real Jaeger Corps. They still haven't given up on making a name for themselves, huh? They don't seem to have learned a thing from before. I can't believe they got away from Calford. Things are pretty crazy over there with all the terrorism and stuff. It was probably easy to take advantage of it. However they got here, that doesn't change our objective. Let's get back to stopping them and finding those hostages. Rin took out and used the first card key. Okay, we should be able to get to the 3rd floor now. Let's stay alert. No one's here. Actually, I can sense people on the other side of that door. And given that we couldn't find the hostages anywhere on the lower floors, seems like they're all being kept here. Probably going to be a lot of people guarding them too. Get ready, guys. And just who are you? Where did you come from? Are you here to rescue us? Please help. There goes. Commencing suppression of the targets.
Enemy sighted! Let's take them out! Let's move! Alright, let's do this!
Yeah!
Okay, understood!
My turn.
Right. Hey!
Too slow.
My turn. No escape!
Impossible!
We should keep going.
I did it!
This can't be happening. Curse you. Alright. I think we've got things under control. They did it. Then we're saved. What's going on? One of these hostages looks kind of familiar. Anyway, calm down. We've secured an escape route out of the airship for you. Please follow it to safety if you're quiet. They shouldn't notice. We appreciate that, truly. But who are you? They're the promising youngsters of Thor's Military Academy's Class 7. Aren't you? Norton? You're right. It's good to see you again. Huh. We weren't expecting to run into a familiar face among the hostages. We haven't seen each other a while, haven't we? Not since you swung by the Imperial Chronicle in the summer. I can't believe you of all people ended up being taken hostage. Same here. Actually, I ended up getting dragged into it on my way to a war zone as I was heading out for work. It's funny that you guys would be the ones to come to my rescue. Perhaps this too is the will of Aetius. Maybe so. You on your way to a war zone though? Yeah, I'm working as a war correspondent for the Noble Alliance right now, you see. So I'm traveling around as much as I can, trying to get the reality of this war out to as many people as possible. Alright. You're one tough cookie. I've been hearing all about what you've been up to too. We wish we could do a nice article about you guys. Falama and the Courageous. But given the circumstances, writing about the Courageous would be one thing, but Falama too? I think it'd be best to keep him quiet. Don't put yourself at risk for it. Oh sorry, I suppose this isn't really the time to be having a leisurely chat like this, huh? Leave evacuating everyone here to me. You should get back to your mission. There are more hostages above here. They are the more well-off passengers like nobles and merchants who are being used for ransom money. Please save them. We will. Don't worry. You take care, Norton. There are a lot of rocks outside the ship that you can hide behind until we're done. Good to know. Thank you. Norton carefully led the hostages out of the airship, and together they were able to escape from danger. Fee searched the dropouts' belongings and took Khaki 2 from them. Upper deck. Reen took out and used the second card key. Norton mentioned something about more hostages being held on the next floor. Yep, look sharp. Please, just let us go. If it's money you want, just take it. I beg you, stop this madness. Shut up, that's enough from you. We'll get all the mirror we need from the ransom money. And besides, mirror is secondary here. What we really want is the achievement of pulling this off. What do you mean? We're gonna be known as the guys who were able to hijack a plane in a nation with a military as crazy as this. We're not gonna be able to call ourselves a proper Jaeger Corps if we can't outsmart the airborne military. And now that you know, pipe down until we get our damn ransom money. That goes for you young ladies too. Unless you want these pretty faces of all yours scratched up. Those pretty faces. Adios, help us. Stop right there. What on earth? Where'd you kids come from? How did you even get here? Wait a sec, I recognize you. We're Class 7 of Thor's Military Academy. We received a formal request to liberate the hostages being held here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Thor's? Wait, isn't he Elisa's brother? He totally is. They're wearing Sintra uniforms. That's right. Are you two in the same year as Elise? Well, we'll get you out of here. Don't get cocky, brats. Can't believe the same kids who screwed us over and know them back at it again. You've got no idea what we went through because of you. They don't seem to understand that they were the ones in the wrong. Guess you guys had a really fun time after we caught you, huh? Bah, you'll live to regret what you did. You're gonna be the first victims of the newly founded Bugbear Jaeger Corps. You're joking, right? You think this is gonna cut it? Do you honestly think you can make a name for yourself just by hijacking a plane in the middle of a war? Say that again. Real Jaegers live on the battlefield, labeled reapers and warmongers, but accepting their karma all the same. That was what Zeno, Leo, and the boss taught me. But looking like you, I don't think you have the resolve to do that. You people no doubt lack the sense of dignity and self-respect that Fee possesses. You think you're all so tough. What do you know about us? Reinforcements. Boss, you came for us? We figured something was up when the guys in the lounge didn't give their last report. But you've really done it this time. I bet you're the ones who let all those hostages go too. We're going to make you regret you ever crossed us. Fill them full of holes, boys. We'll celebrate out there as new cops by dancing on their corpses. Yeah. They might have the advantage here, but we can't afford to lose. I'm right here with you. Let's go.
Oh no! We need to regroup! Too slow! Too slow! Too slow!
Take this!
I'm done for. Too slow!
I'm
Million
sorry,
and Emma.
everyone.
My turn. Here goes! Overdrive! Got it!
I'll set you up! It's my turn!
Here's all except cable.
Now's our chance!
You're done! I'll handle it. Got it!
I'll set you up!
It's over!
Impossible!
Time to begin! Pure breath of the goddess! Reside in my music and heal my friends! Finale!
Thank you very much. Too slow. Your turn. I'll
My time's
handle it.
almost up. So screw this.
You're finished. Full speed ahead.
Impossible!
Targets eliminated. Let's get going. Success.
This can't be happening. We lost not once but twice to these guys. We had you surrounded. How'd we lose? Positioning alone doesn't determine the outcome of battle. It might help, but at the end of the day, experience is what matters most. You're finished. Give it up and hand over the hostages. Edison's brother is so cool. Thank goodness. Now we can... Don't you think this is over? Come on, boys. Ah. The tables have turned now. If their lives mean nothing, mean anything to you, you're gonna do as we tell you. You don't know when to give up, do you? My will to show mercy is running short. There's nothing to worry about. We've got the ship's bridge under our control. We've got the upper hand here. I wouldn't be so sure of that. Fine. Nice timing. I'm just glad we made it at all. What's going on? Why do new people keep showing up one after another like this? And how do you even get in here? That door is locked. Sorry, but all the ship systems are under our control now. Hi, Bell. Looks like you guys are A-okay over here. More students? You've got to be kidding. We've got people over at the bridge. How do you take control of the ship's systems? Oh, Klein and I took care of the ones who were left. They weren't all that many thanks to the rest of you coming here. All the crew members you took hostage are safe now too. And I took care of all the lookouts while you were busy fighting Class 7 on top of it. You're the only ones left. Really? That's some pretty impressive work. Heh, you guys got all the fun jobs, didn't you? This is some kind of dream. We're Jaegers. Sure, we dropped out, but we're still Jaegers. How can we be beaten twice by a bunch of kids? Never let your guard down during an operation. Any real Jaeger would know that. Just give up trying to form a core. You're not cut out for it. We're going to be apprehending you now. Don't try to resist. Ugh. Damn it. After properly restraining the mercenaries, Class 7 joined Klein and Hybel in securing the safety of the remaining hostages. They then set a course for the Ruhr airport, chosen for its close proximity, taking the hostages and the airship with them. They were freed upon arrival, and Class 7 then happily handed the culprits over to the railway military police and the Norcia Provincial Army. Thank you, everyone. I can't imagine that would have gone half as well without your help. Seriously, we owe you guys. Are you kidding me? We should be thanking you. You were the ones who stepped in and made things right. Huh. It made me even prouder to be a member of your club, Klein. You guys are both super cool. You just beat those guys in like 2 seconds. I don't know about that. I'd say we were kind of pushing our luck there. Well, I never knew you were so good with an overstaff. I guess we've got another thing to trade tips about. We really are so glad to have had your support there. Okay, calm down. The two of us really didn't do all that much. And we wouldn't have been able to take the bridge if you hadn't drawn their attention either. For sure, you guys took them head on and did all the work. We were just the backup. But man, with first years like you around, thought it's gonna be in great shape when we graduate. Gotta admit though, getting that kind of praise from you guys means a lot. Well, either way, we've done what we set out to do. You think what I'm thinking? Yeah, there's no point in the two of us flying solo anymore. So it's time for us to join the crew of the Courageous and fight by your side. Lucky us. Definitely. We're more than happy to know you will have our backs. Good to hear. Quest completed. And I finally got Wrath. Klein and Hybel were welcomed aboard the Courageous. Yeah. Fee, if you don't mind. Always deal critical damage. Ha!